We're joined once again this morning by our pet vet, Dr. Jennifer Crow from Noah's Animal Hospital. We thank you for joining us this morning. And, you know, it's hard to believe Halloween is just right around the corner. We're all excited for that, but it can also be very stressful for your pets.
It can. So if you don't already have candy or costumes in the house, it's time to get those, and we need to be aware that our pets are going to be around those things too. So there are some easy safety tips to keeping your pet safe and healthy over Halloween.
And what are some of those? Because when you're out and about with your dog, or if you're just staying home, there's so much to know to have those precautions in place.
There are. We're going to be opening the doors a lot. And so if your pet is not already microchipped or tagged, in case they get out, make sure that their identification is up to date. And if they are ones that don't routinely stay in the house, make sure that they're secured. Probably bring them inside if they're not used to it. There's just going to be so much stimulation, and we don't want them to get scared or bolt out the door.
And of course, treats. Everyone's excited about that.
That's right. So
when you get those home, what are some tips that you know you should and should not feed your pets?
So I wouldn't feed them any candy. They're not used to it. It can cause some GI upset. Most chocolate they would have to ingest quite a bit, or something that really has a high cocoa content. But chocolate can cause some toxic side effects, and sometimes it's just the caffeine making them jittery. We have to be especially careful with candies that are sugar-free because they can contain xylitol, and that's really toxic if not deadly to dogs. So most of the time it's something new and different that they haven't eaten, so don't give it to them.
So is the xylitol perhaps more potent than chocolate for dogs?
Yeah, xylitol doesn't take very much for it to be toxic or even deadly, and it takes a lot of chocolate for it to be a problem. And of course we don't want them to ingest any of the trash and wrappers, stuff that could just get them blocked up or create GI upset. So that's a big issue for them.
And make sure if you do have a pet that they're snugly in their costume. If you're taking your pet out with you on your
That's right. There are some really cute costumes, and it can be helpful with kids coming to the door. But make sure they fit right and that there's no small pieces for them to ingest so that they can dress up safely too.
Great. And everyone can have a happy Halloween. Jennifer Crow from Noah Animal Hospital, thank you so much for joining us with all those great safety tips out there for Halloween. We appreciate it. Back to you.